Looks can be deceiving. Unless, of course, you're this guy, and then you are exactly as dumb as you look. This DC crackerjack who ate all the fat is called... Now, DC here, he's one of those pathetic little boys who thinks it's tough to act tough and tries way too hard to be cool. He's like a low-level drug dealer with no prospects other than pie eating, and he thought it would be a great idea to get some street credit by blowing away another dealer. That is, this guy's belief in how he can obtain mana by shooting an unarmed man from the safety of his truck. Genius. Now, as you know, to get an episode on my channel, these dumb criminals must reach that level of DC. And, well, here's a bit of a lesson for everyone. Let's run through this J for Genius plan that our J for Genius DC put into play. Let's do it through the art of tick boxes. Yeah, let's do that. And let's just see exactly where it all went terribly fucking wrong. Right, now let's start off. First off, cell phone texts with the victim arranging a drug hookup, time and place. Check. Make sure that he's got the cell phone on him at the time he commits the murder. Check. Bring along a witness who isn't a criminal and owes you no false loyalty whatsoever. Check. Drive your own vehicle to and from the crime. Check. Make sure the vehicle is bright red. Check. Make sure you do this in a crowded part of the city. Check. Make sure that when you leave, you burn some rubber to make sure that everyone knows which vehicle it was that you were in. Check. Make sure that you use your own gun. Check. Make sure that you pack extra pies. Check. Make sure you don't have a story or alibi beforehand. Check. Make sure that everyone knows that you hate the victim, and make sure everyone knows that the Vic owes you money. Check. Make sure that you have all of your guns in the car right after the murder. Check. And make sure you contact the victim's brother straight after the murder to see if he is actually dead. Check. And finally, make sure you put the J in genius. Genius. Check, mate. So then Genius, with his checklist of J4 planning, put that J4 plan into action. And he went and picked up his mate in his bright red truck, and then loaded his guns, and then started doing those texts. Anyways, long story short, the cops finally grab him, maybe a couple hours afterwards, and bring him in for some questioning. Now, with all that going for him, old DC and all of those checkpoints, it gets even worse, because the homicide cop, the detective which interrogates him, has like a photographic memory. So he can remember everything that Genius here says, and is logical and very intelligent, and is able to crush each thing he puts forward or torts for saying this is the reasons why he did it. It's gold. It's gold because dipshit here, DC, he hasn't got that alibi or story down packed at all. He just goes off the cuff and, of course, comes up with the quick draw McGraw tactic of saying, well, he reached for something and that's why I had to blast him 5 times. Now, the cool thing about this interrogation is that the cops have DC's J for Genius plan and all those ticks all checked off in their box. But what they also have on their side, and something that our genius here doesn't know, is that the cops are going to tell him that they've got evidence, video evidence from CCTV, which shows something that didn't happen at that rendezvous, and this genius falls hook, line and sinker for it. But anyways, before we get to that, let's get on with this. Now, as I do here at the channel, or as we do, if we borrow something or lend it, we'll make sure we say thank you in our way, and that is again utu, and that's how we run it. It's a positive utu. So I borrowed this video, this interrogation of another little channel out there. Well, I shouldn't say little because it's got twice as much as me, but another little channel out there called 8MC Investigations. So yeah, go check them out. I'll put a link in the description. It's a pretty cool little channel. They're not like me, but they are like police interrogations, and they do have a couple of really cool ones and a couple they hadn't seen before. So pop over and say good day to them. As I have, I'd like to say hi ho, let's get on with this show.
Nick, right? Oh, well, I'm Detective Barnett. This is Detective Parsons. Okay.
I'm going to sleep.
Got that. Okay. Do you have any idea what this is about?
No, it's gunpoint, get out of the car.
Yeah, but do you know anything that, do you have an idea what led up to that?
No, I'm not.
We'll zoom past this boring shit and then get into the meat, bones and gravy. Looking at this cat anyway.
What we're here is we're investigating something that happened earlier tonight. And we're wondering if you could tell us what happened tonight with you.
About midnight. I was at home for the longest time. My friend come pick me up for a while.
What time did he pick you up?
5 something, I was awake.
5 something?
Yeah, I've been going good sleeping with that. He had my vehicle. I think it was at his house or something like that. He was driving his sister's car there.
Okay, so he comes pick you up at 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. I was like, no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was at 5.
And then where'd y'all go?
Just riding around doing stuff. I had to go do different shit for his sister and stuff like that.
Okay, what car were you guys in?
Pontiac Grand Prix.
Okay. Where'd you go after you did the errands?
Here and there. I mean, run back to his wife's house. Is that another?
What time did you get back to his house?
Let's see what time y'all get me. It was like 1 something, right? What time is it now? I'm sorry, I don't know. Like I said, I just want to sleep. I don't know.
It's about 3 right now.
About 3.
How long before we pulled to your house did...
Shortly. It wasn't that long. We just got back on the side of town.
Okay, where had you been out earlier?
Warrington over there.
Warrington over there? Why over in Warrington? Or somebody you guys
That's his family.
So you're at his family's house?
Yeah, around there, his family is all different people we went to see.
Okay, well who did y'all see?
Nobody in particular. This is where he goes and hangs out and stuff.
So you got to hang out with somebody?
No, he just rode around.
You just drove around?
Pretty much.
Okay.
How's that for story number 1? Oh, we went and visited relatives. Oh, we didn't actually stop and see anybody. Actually, well, we just drove around. Fucking story number 1 by this DC Gold.
Yeah, this is a car rode around.
What car were you guys in?
A Grand Prix.
Whose Grand Prix was it?
Sisters, I do believe.
Okay, when did you guys get into the truck?
Shortly after his wife from work, it was like 8:30. I take it back up there sometime around there.
So around 8:30 you picked up the truck?
Mm-hmm.
Where was the truck at?
Arides.
It was at Arides. How did you get to Arides?
Him. He dropped the truck off. He wanted to drive his sister's car was have a problem on the front end.
Why would he have a car at Arides though?
His sister's car.
Does his sister work there?
Yes.
What did you do there?
She's a dancer, of course.
I mean, she could be a bartender, a waitress.
No, not his sister. Come on now.
I've never seen his sister. I don't know. She good looking?
She's good looking. She's just kind of wild woman. I mean, most 2 dancers are.
No dating answers?
Ones I've seen through like Connie and her husband and stuff like that, and they also these kind of sleazy.
Okay, so she's kind of sleazy.
It's good be. I mean, yeah. If you're a drug dealer and you're black and you got guns, I mean, drugs and money and shit, I'm sure. That's about the person she rolls with. Your boyfriend freaking does something. I don't know what he does.
Okay. Did you talk to John tonight?
John, I believe, is the victim's brother. Like, all these guys know each other, but Decrepit here, like in that checklist, rung up the victim's brother just to see how things were going on.
A little bit here and there, maybe to see what's going on.
What's going on with John?
He's been invasive with me, to be honest, lately.
Okay. What did you talk to him about tonight?
Nothing. Seeing he was up there, I wanted to hang out with him. He said something about bullshit or something. You know, talking about quit talking, call my phone or something. I was like, okay, whatever.
Did you ask him anything before that?
Nope. I was trying to call him and hang out with him.
You ever asking him what was going on around his house?
He wouldn't tell me. He told me, quit calling me that bullshit. Don't call me. You know what's going on.
Okay. But you asked him what was going on around the house. What would prompt you to do that?
I asked him what was going on around the house. I said, what was happening around the house?
Okay.
He said, nothing.
But why would you ask him that?
See what people were there. Is he was hanging out, his dad tripping or something like that.
Was that something that happens?
Yeah, his dad loses out a lot.
Okay.
When you think about it, he's 17 years old. He has people running in and out. He's a grown man. You know, his dad's a grown man, got kids running out of his house. When you get mad?
Were you ever near his house?
No, I was on the other side. I promise.
You promise?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any reason that...
What, John okay or something?
Hold on. Is there any reason that your truck would have been at the CVS around the corner from his house tonight?
Shouldn't have been.
Then how was it there?
I don't know.
The reason that it was there is because something happened there. Okay? The reason something happened there is because of an altercation, I guess, of sorts. And you're kind of tap dancing around it. But ultimately, let's just say, for the sake of argument, that we know the result of what happened. Now, how that came about, I don't know. And who can answer that? Well, one of the people that can answer that would be yourself. Now, you can choose to be deceptive all you want, okay?
I have never
Let me
been doing this out of town.
point something out to you. This thing is this, is that you were there because, A, your truck's on video being there. People wrote down the tag number of your truck there, okay? Which, can you explain that?
No, the truck shouldn't have been there. Wasn't my possession.
It was there,
Wasn't my possession of.
but you were there.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, you were.
How do you know that?
Video cameras.
It's gold, eh? It's pure gold. This cop is just bullshitting about it. And this DC, old pie eater, the professional assassin, is just like, oh man,
You see me in my vehicle.
now they definitely know I was there. I'm going to have to come up with story number 2.
Now, with that being said,
Yes, sir.
something happened there, okay? Something happened there that you have an opportunity to try
Right
and
now,
explain.
he's rapid thinking.
Sometimes things just go sideways, but you just to be fair, okay, I've already talked to. He's already explained to me what happened. Okay, we already know what happened because we talked to the other party there. What I don't understand clearly is what's going on between you and the guy that was there. From you. Now you can choose to say nothing, and I'll just go with what they said, or you can kind of fill me on what was going on. I mean, you're not a bad guy.
I haven't done anything. I don't know what's going on.
You're not a bad guy. You don't have like an extensive criminal history. I'm sure you maybe do some stupid stuff. Maybe you haven't made the best decisions in the world, but you're not somebody that we will classify as, well, public enemy number 1 type guy.
No, I mean, I stay at home with y'all.
Oh, that's smooth edge.
So, and I understand that. You have some issues, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm sympathetic to that. Something happened tonight. And there's a reason for why it happened. And you're going to be given an opportunity to explain that. If you choose not to do that, then that doesn't help you. Because I know the result. You had 3 guns on you tonight.
Yeah, one person, yeah.
You fire any of them tonight?
No.
Any of them get fired tonight?
None of those. I don't know. The most recent one that probably could have been fired was either the 25 or the 38 with 4 inch.
All right, well, if I pull slugs out of the person,
Yeah, you can ballistic them all.
okay, is there anything that's going to come back to any of your guns?
No.
No? Okay. Well, let's just say, for example, maybe it's not one of the 3 that you had on you. It doesn't alleviate the fact that you're there when shots are fired. And I'd like to know what your role is there, and I would like to know why you're telling me you weren't there. Why would you say that you're not there?
Was I driving? No way.
No.
Who was the driver? How would you know that if he was?
Dude, I'm not. Well,
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Dude, let me stop.
I want to know what all you said. That's it.
Okay, I know you do. Okay, I know you do. But you want to play a game that I'm not going to play with you.
Hey, what you going to
Just stop. Just stop. Just listen to me a second, okay? You were involved in something tonight at that location, and I'd like to hear your side of what happened there.
I
No bullshit. What's that?
You want no bullshit?
No bullshit.
All right. I was on serve. He come up. He grabbed his pants. Pulled it out like he was pulling something out. I popped his bitch ass.
Okay, serve him what?
That don't matter.
Well, you mean it was going to be a drug
There's
exchange?
some pills.
What did he do that frightened you?
He's always said, I'll rob your bitch ass, you're a fucking lick. He sent me messages, said nothing else. I was like, okay, whatever, I was gonna serve real quick and leave.
And
He acted all fucking squirrely and popped his ass.
now you were talking about meeting him there, right? You guys were talking back and forth on the phone.
Yeah, I told him just meet me around the corner because apparently his dad don't want me to come to his house or some shit is what his brother said.
Mm-hmm. John.
Yeah.
Okay. So you decided to meet him over there. Mm-hmm. Was that your decision or his decision?
Who's mine? Who?
Who decided to meet over
the
at
other
the
partner?
corner store? Yeah.
I did.
So you decided to meet him at the corner store.
Yeah, I was right around the corner talking to him. I said, fuck, this past corner store hit me right there.
Okay, so you go over there and serve him. What were you going to sell him?
Just some value.
Some Valium? Is that what you had on you when we stopped you? Which one? Which container was it in?
The bar, I'm sorry, I got chill. It's like a yellow, not yellow pills. The other one is like a pill.
And that's how you make ends meet between the $600, because that ain't going to get you very far, right?
Not really like that, no.
Okay, so you're going over to serve him. So you drive behind, actually, you guys drive behind the store, right? And let's go to this. Are you driving or is someone else driving? Who's driving the truck?
I can't say on that one. I mean, I'm not going to put somebody in a place that, you know what I mean, for accessory after the fact, nothing like that.
He says he was driving the truck. Were you confused?
Well, then he was driving the damn truck then.
Well, I'm asking you.
I mean, I didn't want to...
This isn't a game.
I don't want to throw him under the bus. I mean, I don't want to be green like that.
Yeah.
Don't fuck no matter what, you know what I mean?
Okay, but...
I already heard it.
Or maybe not, though. But, I mean, you don't have the ability to dictate here. He's already told me what happened, okay? I want to hear from your side, from your perspective, because you probably know more than he does. Would you disagree?
No, I wouldn't disagree. I apologize.
Okay. Let's not play games.
I'm not trying to play games. I'm just...
Okay. So, you guys pull back there. And what's the guy's name? What do you call him?
I call him JoJo.
Okay, so JoJo walks up. Do you guys say anything?
So what's up, boy? And I rolled down my window and he's acting all like fucking weird, like reaching for shit. And I was like...
Do me a favor, stand up for me and show me what he did that got you upset.
He's all like...
What was he wearing?
Like pants and a shirt.
What kind of shirt?
I think plaid, button up, and I'm not sure.
What kind of pants was it?
I think jeans, brown.
Okay. Did you see anything that he was reaching for?
No, but his dad has guns. I'm not for a fact. His dad has a 45 laying around all the time.
Okay. Did he pull money out?
No, but he told me he's gonna rob me and fucking do all
Then
that
why would
shit.
you go meet him there?
I'm not gonna worry about that shit.
Okay, so you're going to meet him there. He's going to buy Valium from you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he reaches in his pants. Was it in his pocket or down like the front of his pants?
Down in the front of his pants.
Okay.
Not
Pull
like
anything
he
out.
put himself in. He was going like he was reaching when I did it.
And so what did you do?
I was like, oh shit! Boom, 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 and he fell down like boom.
So you shot him again when he's on the ground?
Well, we hit again.
Okay. What gun did you shoot him with?
38.
The 38? The one you had in your pocket?
Yeah.
Where were you keeping it at before you shot him? I mean, where
It was right here in this pocket.
Okay. Did you shoot him through the pocket or did you pull it out?
I had it out real quick, grabbed real quick, and he was reaching and stuff.
Okay. Did he have money?
No, he's a baser, he's a druggie.
Did you ever get out of the truck?
No.
Okay, what happened after you shot him?
Took off.
Okay. Did you say anything to...
I was like, my bad, my bad, my bad. He didn't know shit, he thought I was fixing his leg.
Did you ever see a weapon?
No, but I've seen guns at the house. I've seen them with weapons. I've seen them with knives. I've seen them with wrenches. I mean, I've seen them with all kinds of things, but I didn't see nothing at that time.
What were you going to tell him when he pulled up? Or when you...
Three.
How much was that going to cost?
Like $6.
$6. Did he have any money on him? I mean, he knew he was going to buy $6 worth of Valium from you, right?
Yeah, but why are you reaching in the front of his pants?
To get $6?
Pockets, front.
I don't know.
I mean, I never seen him keep his dang money right there.
How quickly were you able to get the gun out of your pocket?
Not too quick. I just kind of like pulled it out. The hammer did me. It's kind of just chilling right here.
Was the gun already out?
Kind of partially.
Were you ready just in case something happened?
Not like that, no.
No? So it was still in your pocket?
That was in my pocket. I carry a firearm. I have CCW.
Okay, why would you not be concerned about the ballistics on that gun matching what we find on his body?
Because I'm not.
Okay, but if you shot him with that 38 that we have, that you had, it's going to match, right?
Should.
It should. Any reason why it wouldn't? Did you have another gun that you got rid of? So you kept the gun. Did you reload it? What did you do with the empty casings?
Threw them somewhere.
Where?
I remember about some water. Just in some water.
Where was the water?
Over off somewhere.
Oh, like the bay?
No, they got like Country Walk stuff over there.
Where?
Country Walk and stuff like that by that little hood store.
Did you throw out the window of the truck?
Yeah.
Or did you get out and go on?
There's some water. I threw in the water.
Did you get out of the truck to do it? She threw him from the window into some water. Like, was it like a pool, a retention pond, or was it just water on the side of the road?
Like drainage ditch or something.
Why'd you do that?
Because I didn't want him in the truck, obviously.
Why wouldn't you want him in the truck?
Because, son, you got some rats right there on the ground.
Well, then what's wrong with having casings in your car?
Well, there's probable cause.
Yeah, but so is having the gun.
Yeah, but not to like brag or lie or nothing, but I've had CCW on me before. You don't have to tell y'all when y'all pull me over.
Tell me what?
Tell you that I have a CCW.
No, but I mean, you kept the gun.
Yeah, so?
Well, the ballistics on the rounds recovered are going to match the ballistics on the gun. That piece of lead that was fired from it can be matched to the barrel of the gun that was used to fire it. Right? You follow that, right?
Yeah. Every gun has ballistics unless it's a shotgun or the barrel's been tampered with or blah, blah, blah. I know.
Yeah, but so why get rid of the casings?
I don't know. This is fucking something to throw away.
Okay. But you didn't switch out guns or get rid of the other gun? So that gun that was on your pocket was the same gun you used to shoot him with. When he threatened you, how long ago was that?
What do you mean?
You said that he's often said that he was going to kill you.
I figured he used this one on his, like, on a crystal or something, acting all crazy.
How long ago was that?
Huh?
How long ago was that?
Like a week, 3 days ago. But then I talked to John, and John said, your brother's just being crazy, he's cool with him. He's hitting me up, talking to me and shit.
So he was texting you the stuff that he was going to do that to you?
Yeah.
And
I mean, the other night...
how many phones do you have?
I have one.
Okay. How many phones did he have?
8 calls from like a 4 something.
The number you were talking to him on when he was walking over, is that the same phone that he texted you his message to?
Yeah.
And he said he's going to do what to you?
Do some. I don't read too good, to be honest, sir. Just talking different bullshit. He's read some of them, but one night he called me and he was like, I just need to really borrow a gun so I can get a lick. I told him, dude, I'm fucking sick. I've been sick, man.
So he has to borrow your gun so you can go rob somebody?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
I'm talking about when he's threatening you.
Yeah, he's talking about hitting a lick on somebody. Him and his brother are going to go hit a lick on somebody.
That's not you, though. He's asking for your help in that.
He asked for my help on that, yeah.
Okay, but what did he say when he threatened you?
Nothing, I got pissed. And I was like, dude, I'm fucking sick. I'm sleeping. Leave me the fuck alone. I hung up. We called back in. I picked it up. I was like, hey, what's going on? He's like, man, I'll beat your fucking ass. Blah, 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 blah. If you look, I'll turn you into the fucking lick and this, that, and the other.
Turn you into the lick?
Yeah. He called me up one night and said I was talking trash to him. He's going to walk to my house and beat my ass. I was like, come and do it.
But he sent you text messages saying that he was going to rob you.
No.
What did he send you a text message?
Just some piece of shit. He's going to beat my ass, stuff like that. I can't, they're old. I don't have my phone no more.
So you deleted them?
Yeah.
And so what all did he say to you, though? I mean,
I don't remember. I don't read that well.
The reason I asked you this, okay, is that you're telling me that the reason you shot him was because you felt threatened, because he's threatened you in the past through messaging. Mm-hmm. That's what you said.
Messaging and verbal.
Okay, so what messages did he send you that made you think that he was going to rob you?
Something shooting, something last one I heard. Like I said, I don't know. I don't read.
Then how can you feel threatened if you don't read them?
I have a boy read them to me.
Your boy.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Jay over there.
So he read you.
Yeah, he's read me like, man, he's talking fuck shit, blah, blah, blah. It's been a while since he's like, showed me pictures. I was like, man, they're bullshit, and I just delete them.
Okay, but today was all on track where he just wanted to buy some value from you.
Yeah, he's straight with me sometimes, and he's not.
So today he was straight.
Yeah.
And he was going to buy $6 worth of value from you. Mm-hmm. Okay, and he meets you over there because you want to meet him over there behind the corner store. Did he seem agitated when he walked up?
No more than the base Joe.
Did he seem, when he was talking to you on the phone, did he seem okay?
So he strung out, maybe. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I mean, did he?
No, he didn't.
Were you guys beefing before you pulled up?
No, we don't know beef like that. Otherwise, I was calling him like, why the fuck you acting like this? And he told us, why is it brother acting like this? I never get him in, no problems.
So, when you called up John later on,
I called John, quit fucking with that bullshit, blah, blah, blah.
why did you call John later on?
See how he was doing, that was it.
To see on who was doing.
John was doing, I still wanted to hang out with John.
Okay.
I got no problem with John.
But you shot his brother.
So?
Don't you think John would be a little bit upset about that?
Maybe so, yeah. I don't know how his relationship with his brother, when his brother steals from him, beats his ass, shit like that. I mean...
Yeah, but you just shot his family.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you were calling him to find out if he knew anything about what happened between you and his
It
brother.
don't matter. Freaking like a few minutes ago, my buddy Tyler Wood's mom called me. He's like, where you at? And I was like, riding around. She's like, good girl. Good, you need to get you an alibi. Hurry up. I was like, what the fuck? He's talking about, I was still trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. And I called Tyler, and Tyler was like, yeah, they found Joe. He's dead or something like that.
Well, you don't need to figure out what's going on. You know because you shot him.
Yeah.
So you know he's dead.
I'm assuming he is.
You're assuming he's dead.
Or he got shot in the head. I mean, if he got shot in the head from that close, he ought to be fucking dead.
So you shot him in the head?
I'm assuming that's what I was told, yeah. I don't know where I got hit.
You don't want to pull the trigger, I
The
know.
only thing I remember was him here, and he fell, and I don't know, hit the concrete, and it made a spark, or it went through his head and made a spark.
How many times did you pull the trigger?
5.
5. All right, so do me first. Stand up for me. Actually, stay where you're at. Point the gun at me like you pointed the gun at him. How far away was he?
The front of my hood, about right, a little bit farther back.
Further away? Back your chair up. If that helps.
That's about distance.
Okay, so show me what you did.
He went boom, he kind of buckled
So you
down,
buckled down.
and he kind of like went like this again.
Okay, then what did you do?
Boom, shot his ass in the shoulder, he went back up.
So it went back up.
Boom, boom, and he fell, and then just like that, boom.
Okay, so when he fell, was he like on his hands and knees?
He was going to his hands and knees, yeah. And then he fell. I think he fell.
So you could see his hands when he was going down.
Yeah, but he still was like this.
So, I mean, he goes down to his hands and knees. Was
I
his
didn't
hands
ever see his hands were going like this towards the area. That's all I know.
Okay. Did he ever pull his hands out?
No, I never saw his hands.
Okay.
That's why I was asking him nervous. He walked up with his hands in his pocket.
Okay.
One in his pocket, pants, whatever. You know what I mean? Saw this one, but this one.
How many times did you shoot him?
4 or 5.
How many times did you pull the trigger?
4 or 5.
Did you empty the gun?
I don't think so. Should be one left in it.
One left in it? Did you think you killed him?
I was hoping I didn't. I mean, I don't want to kill nobody. I mean, come on now. Look, I'm facing fucking life in prison now.
Does he owe you money?
No.
He isn't like welched on other times when he bought dope from you?
Yeah, but it's bullshit, petty dope shit, and his brother's taking care of him. Yeah, he used to go to his brother's house and eat and shit.
How much does he owe you for dope?
Nothing for dope.
Was
He stole fucking money out of my wallet.
Shoved it.
Yeah.
How much money did you steal from him?
40, 60 bucks.
How long ago was that?
Like when I first started hanging out with Joe, and then Joe went to jail for that bullshit and stuff like that.
How long ago was it they stole money from you?
This was a while ago. It was all squashed.
Yeah, but what's a while ago? 2 weeks ago?
Right after you got out of jail, we squashed it.
How long ago?
I don't know. I don't know. Like,
A year?
This was squashed for a while. Like, I had no problem, and he just started acting all squirrely, like I think he got on back on heroin or something.
Is this what you were wearing when that all happened?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't change clothes or nothing? What were y'all doing after the shooting, what did you do?
Went to his house.
Went to Gerald's house. And what happened there?
No, and I sat at the table, just like that. Chilled.
Did you ever leave?
I think his wife.
Okay. Did you ever leave him and his wife there alone? Why'd you go back to your house?
Get some stuff, I was going to go hunting, and I go out and shoot tomorrow.
You're gonna go hunting?
Not hunting, shooting.
I mean, you said hunting.
I messed up, just to go hunting, shooting. Hunting and fishing camp, that's not where I was going.
You're gonna go out there?
Well, that was either one of that place, I was going to go to, like, what was it, Vortec or whatever.
Do you have any rifles that you brought with you?
Huh?
Do you have any rifles in the truck?
Yeah, there's a suitcase in the back, so I told the officer.
What's in the suitcase?
M14, AR-15, 12 gauge.
Are any guns still in your house?
No.
Did you pack some clothing too?
There's some wet clothes because my dryer was fucking up. I was gonna drive to his house. That was it.
Okay. Who's gonna go with you out shooting?
Him or somebody. I'll find somebody to go with me. If not, I go by my damn self.
Okay. Where's the shooting camp at?
Vortex Spring, 98.
You have a membership there?
No, it's a hunting and fishing camp. It's just like a place where we go. It's in the far country.
So it's someplace you go out in the woods and shoot?
Pretty much was his property.
Whose property is it?
Richard Chavanik.
Who's he to you?
I've known him since '04. My dad, did him on the roof. He met him, hung out, we hunt, we fish. Hunt, we
How much ammo
fish.
is in the truck?
Enough to go target practicing.
Yeah, I don't know how much.
I mean, there's probably about 459 millimeter, maybe about 50 buckshot, and a shitload of 223.
Okay. How many mags
Of what?
for the 223?
There's like 5 banana clips and like 3 or 4 20s.
It seems more like you were just kind of going to try and get out of town because of what happened to me.
Or I go to.
The hunting camp, we're out there, I don't know.
I'm not about to duck out of nowhere.
I mean, well, why not?
Because I don't have nowhere to go. I don't have no income.
Okay, but the thing is, this is that you didn't come in here and go, hey, I got involved in some serious shit. Here's what happened. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You were going to get out of town and go to a shooting place and hang out there for how long? Right after.
A couple days.
Right after you killed somebody. Until when?
Until I come back.
Okay, I'm just saying. I mean, the thing is, this is
Go out there
clearly.
from 2
Here's my point.
I see your thing.
Here's my point. My point is this: is that you came in here with the understanding that you weren't going to tell us that you shot and killed Joseph. I get that. And that your reason for having all the guns was because you were going to go to a shooting camp. We're past that.
I wasn't going to go shooting.
Okay, but you were leaving town.
I wasn't leaving. I was leaving
Because
town.
of the fact that you got involved in a shooting.
That's not why I was leaving town, though. I was leaving town to go shoot some firearms.
You did it in town. Why do you need to leave town to do that?
Because if I shoot off over 120, 223 rounds, SWAT team will be on me.
You can get that for firing off 538 rounds, too.
I wasn't SWAT team. I didn't see. It could have been. I'm not trying to be a smart ass officer. I apologize. All those that swarmed me.
Now, you don't need to fire off 223 to get that sort of reaction. 3s will do just fine. I'm not trying to be a smart ass either.
I mean, to be honest, I like practicing my guns. I haven't done it in a while. I like practice. I mean, I was an NRA member, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Did you make any mistakes tonight? Any bad decisions?
Like this what?
In regards to what happened between you and Joe?
I mean, probably the best thing I shot him, what I did, was what shot me. His dad's got guns.
Okay.
And I would have been like, I'm looking for Joseph so-and-so, and you'd be like, well, I know who he is. Where is he at? He had a bomb rush somewhere.
But he didn't shoot you.
He could have.
Did you see a gun?
No, but he was reaching.
The drug deal. He's supposed to give you something.
I've never seen a junkie or nobody like that keep money in their pants right here.
Okay, well, he had no gun.
I didn't know that.
I do. He's got no gun. So, I mean, I'm trying to understand why is it you shot him.
He approached me.
Gerald says because he owes you money. I'm not saying that.
I know that, but he don't owe me no money.
He's saying that. He also saying that Joe didn't do nothing. He just walked up and you shot his ass.
You know, so that's Cole. I wouldn't do nothing like that.
He's your pal.
I know
He's got no reason to
I
lie.
know that was Cole's fucking wouldn't do that.
He said that you just walked up, you shot his ass. For no reason other than the fact that he owes you money.
Why would I kill somebody for $40? Something like that he stole from me in the past, $40, $60.
People make bad decisions. I've seen people killed for less. I've seen people killed for talking smack against somebody. You're a jerk. He dies. So, $40. Yeah. I've seen it. He's just a fucking junkie. What's the value of his life?
The way I felt was it was him or me. I mean, I thought he was reaching for something.
Yeah, but your pal said otherwise. Said they guys do nothing.
Well, I want to know, so what's up, boy? He started reaching.
He doesn't say that. In fact, he doesn't say you say that. He says, Joe started walking up to the truck. You pull out a gun and start shooting him. Nobody said nothing. Like Joe's about to say something. And then you just shot his ass. He said nothing about no reaching. Doesn't say anything about threatening. He said he just walked up and you shot him. And he knew that Joe owed you money.
Yeah, he knew Joe owed money. Damn, he owes me money too. What am I gonna do, shoot him?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe you don't like Joe. Joe's threatened you before, though, right?
Joe's a bitch. It wasn't nothing like that. I felt threatened. I did it. Simple as that. What he
It's
said.
not as simple as that because he says otherwise.
Well, I felt threatened.
I understand.
I'm not gonna sit there and tell you a lie and be like, yeah, he walked up and I.
You did tell me a lie, though, when you first walked in the room. You said that.
Yeah, I'll admit
You
that.
lied. So why should I choose to believe anything that you say?
You don't have to.
Exactly. And you're not very convincing. I want to understand what happened, okay? And when I hear the truth, I'll know it. I tend to believe Daryl, and it's not condemning you. It doesn't really change the outcome, okay? You shot a guy that was coming over to do a drug transaction with you. You're not a cop responding to something and feels threatened because of a bad guy. You're the bad guy in this scenario. You're the drug dealer with a gun, with 3 guns. You're the bad guy here. Not Joe. Now, why did you choose to shoot him?
I felt threatened. I wouldn't have done it.
I don't believe you. And I don't think anyone else will either. I think there's something else.
There isn't, sir.
He's going down, and you shoot him again. Pow, 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 pow. To make sure he was dead. He's already fallen down. Go into his hands and knees, and you shoot him again.
It sounds like a rest of law enforcement around here, now don't it?
Really?
Yeah,
What law enforcement around here has done
I
that?
shot black people that don't hit the ground. Hit them 8 to 12 times before they hit the ground. There ain't difference, he's dead before he hit the ground.
The difference is that the policeman is not the bad guy. They're not there to break the law.
I started off going over you, man. I'm not trying to be rude. I apologize. I'm just,
You understand that it's bad to sell drugs.
Yeah, but do you...
You're not a
Yeah.
police officer. You're not out a victim of circumstance. You're not a victim of circumstance. You're not some guy minding his own business, being an honest business owner or policeman or whatever. You're the bad guy. You're a drug dealer. You're an armed drug dealer.
You make it sound like all I'll do is I'll sit there and flip my script. Yes, I take them, but I needed to extra little bit of money.
Okay, you're a drug dealer. What do you call it?
It's the same thing, but I just don't like the way it sounds, you know what I mean?
I'm not the one who defined it. Am I?
Sir?
How would you define it? How would you classify yourself? A pharmaceutical entrepreneur?
That's just fancy word. I mean, you correct it right there, but man, I live off $600, six something a month. Okay, they give me they give me $54 for fucking food stamps. What the fuck is that going to feed somebody?
It's not. But I guarantee that if somebody owes me $40, I'm going to get that $40 from them because it makes a difference to you.
I tried to get it from him.
And he wouldn't give it to you.
I squashed it. I was like, whatever. We're going to just sit over there and beat a dead dog, don't have no money?
But yet you go to meet him to let him buy more drugs from you for money that he doesn't have, that he already owes you?
Tax the hell out of his ass. Yeah, get your money back.
$6.
Yeah, do you know what it's going to cost?
No, how much?
Like $2.
Okay. But he owes you 40.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to give you 6. And you're going to give him more product.
Yeah, I paid like pennies on the pill for that thing.
Yeah. How much would you usually charge him for it?
Same price too.
So it's not like you're taxing him.
Well, tax anybody who don't have a prescription, to be honest, unless they... They got a description in the receipt.
Okay. Ultimately, what I'm just trying to explain to you is that I think that I hear what you're saying. Your story doesn't hold water as far as feeling threatened by this guy. You're meeting him there. You're already mad at him. Okay?
I wasn't mad at him. I was talking to what's his name about him.
He was mad at you. He was screaming at you on the phone. There's people there that were listening to him.
Today?
Yeah.
Bitches about bullshit like where the fuck you at or something.
Well, he was yelling at you on the phone. Everybody looked and turned around and looked. And this guy's walking through the parking lot screaming. All of a sudden, your pickup truck pulls in. And then y'all shoot. They're watching the guy.
Okay, I got you, but we weren't arguing then. We didn't argue.
No, it was on the phone that you guys were.
I didn't argue today with him.
Well, what's saying is this: is that they're saying that
he's yelling, where you at?
He's yelling at you on the phone. I'm not saying what you're doing on the other end of that phone. I know what you eventually did. Understand this. I hear you talking about him reaching in his waistband. Okay? And what I'm trying to get to with you is this, is that I don't see him doing that.
You see, old Pie Eater here, his whole story for self-defense and being able to use lethal force is the quick draw McGraw. There has to be some movement or something coming from the other guy. And Genius here believes this cop that they've got it on video that his hands never went down there to pull out any type of gun. His whole story number 2, his whole line of defense is crushed. All because he's a fucking idiot. It's gold. And the cop's smart enough to know that DC is so fucking dumb because all DC has to do is go, nah, man, I believe you're wrong. Show me. I'll be able to point out exactly what he did. But instead of doing that, instead of actually having half a brain, no, DC just completely gets absorbed, kind of like food when it's around him.
When I replay it.
Okay, why don't you ask his older brother why they pistol whipped the shit out of somebody and robbed them?
No.
With the gun that's sitting on the thing right there's got a crack.
No, I'm not saying that didn't happen. What I'm saying is that in the video I can see his hand.
So I'm guessing that thing has full video around the whole camera? Around the whole store?
I can see his hand.
From where I parked.
I'm not telling you there's video everywhere because there's not. I can see his hand.
He put his phone in his pocket and he went like this. That's all I remember. It happened quick. Okay?
I hear you. I can see his hand. The entire time I can see his hand. I don't see it going into his waistband. The phone didn't go into his pocket.
Made my facts up. That's all I remember, okay? It just happened
It's
quick.
not okay.
I know it's not okay. Obviously, it's not his man dad. But still. I mean, I watched him.
I mean, the thing is, do you expect me to lie for you and say that, don't look at that? He says this, but don't look at that. You understand what I'm saying? I can't hide that. It just makes you look like you're lying again, and I think that you should stop. Because it all rings poorly for you.
It doesn't matter because as soon as I get in front of them 12 people, they're going to go, all right, life in prison.
Maybe.
All right. Temporary manslaughter.
Or is there,
he fell, so you shot him in the back, you shot him in the fucking head, so yeah.
or is there something else and the truth that explains why this happened? Because reaching into his waistband, that didn't happen. I'm sorry, it didn't
I
happen.
don't think I can tell you that can make the situation any better that makes it that...
Do you think a lie does? Does a lie make this better? Does a lie make this...
A lie don't make nothing better because all you do is cover up a lie with a lie.
Yeah, so I mean, and that's what you're doing. And I understand that. You're not the first person to be in this situation.
Oh, no, I'm not.
But the thing is that we both know that that's not true. I can see it, and you know it because you were there. Okay? So what was going through your head when you decided to shoot him?
No, I was going to serve his ass. That was it.
So why did you shoot him?
He fucking acted sketchy. That was it. He reached
What was he
something.
doing that was sketchy?
He looked around and he was like, and he reached. That was it. Okay.
Where did he reach?
He went down for his pants.
I can see his hand. It doesn't go down his pants.
Was it the right or left hand? I don't freaking know. I don't remember. Everything happened really, really quick.
Yeah, but if I don't see his hands going into his pants... It just means that you're being dishonest. You're saying something that you've seen on TV. To try and slant this one way or the other, but
this is self-defense, blah, blah, he's selling drugs, he shot him. But no, they don't work that way. No, I'm fucked. I know that. I'm not stupid.
It's how fucked are you?
Probably only big bubbles of bitch or somewhere.
Does lying help you?
Lying don't do me shit.
Then stop it. Why'd you do what you did? I mean, honestly, you said you weren't going to bullshit. Don't bullshit.
What, the truth?
Yes.
And what happens next is what makes this interrogation of this DC gold. Like, for probably the first time ever I've seen in these types of interrogation, finally have the DC actually telling the cop exactly what was going through his mind. Like, the whole thing. It's gold.
Motherfucker's a bitch, okay? That's straight up honesty. Motherfucker's a bitch. Okay? He fucking deserved it. If I wouldn't have done it, somebody else would have fucking did it.
Why did he deserve it?
He's a robbing motherfucker. He likes to break people's jobs. He wants to rob the motherfucking plug. He wants to come threaten my ass, tell me he's gonna fuck me over, kick down my door, fuck me up when I'm sleeping. Nigga, you got shit fucked up. This is real fuckers in this street. You gonna fucking play? You don't come threatening my ass with a fucking knife out of your goddamn house. I'll pull a gun out, you shoot me, motherfucker, shoot me. Fuck you. Don't play with me.
When did that happen?
A while back. That's fucking, it wasn't no fucking premeditated or nothing. It's fucking sporadic.
So today,
I called him up, I said, you need something? He said, all right, yeah. Went around the corner. I said, all right, I burned his fucking ass. This is dead honest honesty. I burned his fucking ass. He reached for shit, nothing. Shot the motherfucker, saw his face. He made a noise. I shot the bitch in the fucking head. Because I'm a real motherfucker, that's why. Okay?
Yeah.
You don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with mine, that's it. He had no reason to treat me the way he did.
How long ago was that he did that to you?
A while back. He's been calling me, threatening me to come to my house, beat my shit up. Fuck it, I'm fucked anyway, so what does it matter?
What did Gerald know?
Gerald didn't know shit. Gerald thought I was hitting a fucking lick and I blasted the bitch and he fucking ran off. He looked at me and was like, I can't believe he's fucking dead. I said, real motherfuckers don't play around here.
Motherfuckers don't play around here. That is the maturity of this DC. It's unbelievable how dumb and warped this DC and probably many of these DCs have in their reality in regards to what mana is. It's unbelievable and pathetic.
He's like, a white boy just did that. I said, I'm a real white boy, you don't fucking know.
Did you and Joe ever exchange dope? Like he had something, you had something, you guys would switch up?
Fuck that.
Was that kind of the arrangement you guys had?
I didn't fuck with you like that.
It's pathetic how genius here keeps on throwing in these snippets of information to justify his actions, except there's just no proof that he can provide that any of this happened before.
He was just a base with it and buy dope from me?
Buy dope from me, I mean, hit licks on me. I mean, if I needed a tab or a Xanax on my track, but he always fucking hit a lick on me. You know, he wouldn't treat me right.
What was he doing to you?
Hit me licks, don't give my money back or whatever, or I give him, say some money, then he don't give me my change. Oh, I gave the plug the wrong change, this, that, and the other. I mean, come on now. My house got shot up because he punched the H dealers, fucking H hits on you. Punched the H dealers in the mouth, broke his jaw, knocked him out. And a week or two later...
Joe did?
Yes! Knocked that motherfucker out!
He's tiny!
Well, him and Christian Haley's, the one that got arrested for meth or whatever, a while back, they were rolling together. Well, Christian Haley acted like he was all drunk, was talking, took brass knuckles, and fucking knocked his ass out. Just fucking laid his ass out.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, so the dope dealer come back and shot his house up.
Have you had problems with anyone else besides him?
No.
He's the only problem that you had?
Yeah, he keeps on calling me and threatening me.
Why?
He's a fucking baser.
I mean, is there anyone else he's beefing with or buys?
Yes, a lot. He fucking broke the dope dealer's jaw. A few people, I mean, damn, he had for the longest time, there was a red Mustang parked out in front of his house. Mm-hmm. Until I walked up to him and was like, what's up? And they fucking skirted off because all them fucking pussies wouldn't do nothing about it. There was a car right there that had been parked right there, the lights on for about 4 hours now.
Did you tell anybody that you were going to take care of it?
Yeah, I told Joe I was going to take care of it. I told John I was going to take care of it. He's like, I got it. So he stuck his shotgun out the window and cocked it. I know I got a gun. I was like, what the fuck, you going to do something? Get out.
John?
Yeah, John. John's my friend. You know,
but did you tell anybody that you were going to do this to Joe?
No. Fuck no. Nobody knew about that shit.
Okay. I mean, you had to see this was eventually going to happen, though, right?
Yeah, but I told you, he's a fucking little bitch and he deserved it. I go to hell for doing it. There's one last fucking little junkie motherfucker on the streets.
So, I mean, you cross that line, you're like, fucking damn consequences be damned, you need to do this.
Yeah, you damn right. I make sure that's fucking dead because no dead man tells no fucking tale. I fucked up because I used my truck and a motherfucking camera.
No, genius, you fucked up by fucking breaking into that egg sac in your mother's womb.
And you brought somebody with you.
You gotta fuck that was my real nigga. Me and him did our own shit, but that's between me and him. And motherfucker shouldn't have talked. And to be out the streets take care of that shit too. You can believe that one.
Like, it's difficult to even try to understand when this crackerjack who ate all the fat kind of speaks in this ghetto tongue language. It sounds ridiculous. Well, it does to my ear anyway.
You're mad at him?
If you gonna snitch on me, he gonna get the fucking word to get around with. Shit didn't get in trouble with him and he rode with him? What the fuck? Come on now, people he rode with.
It's unreal when you see these DCs actually speak about what their warped reality of mana is, that this guy, his mate, as soon as he shot him, he jumped out and took off, and that's not what he does because he expected him to be with him and roll with him and keep his mouth shut and be loyal, and that's the warped reality inside DC's brains. It's unbelievable stupid.
Fucking warrants and trade
But he had no idea you were gonna do this.
Don't matter. He still snitched on me in the street. Don't play that way. You see, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. That boy
Is he sling too?
No, he don't sling shit.
So he's not like a gangster, is he?
You'd be surprised if he fucks with him, but
I mean, he's just friendly with y'all.
yeah, he's friendly with some high up motherfuckers around here.
Okay, did he do anything wrong?
No, he's fine. He didn't do shit. He was a driver, but he didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Okay. So until you did, he didn't know?
No, he didn't do shit. Not accomplice, not nothing. He was driving.
All right. Yeah. Let me go talk to him real quick. I'll be right back with you.
So that brings us to the end of this interrogation. Now, to wrap it up, what did old DC here do? Well, being a DC, he pled not guilty, of course. But unfortunately for him, the jury got to see the same police interrogation which he just gave. He actually tried to blame it on his mate, the guy that got out and ran away. He actually tried to blame it on him. So much for being the big tough white guy on that Sesame Street. Just pathetic. Really, just pathetic. Anyway, I think that was a really cool interrogation. And that cop, that G, good guy, yeah, he's one smart dude. So let's hope he gets to, take out a couple more DCs sometime on TV. And I will bring them to you. Anyways, stay safe. All of yous. All of yous. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys next episode. Stay safe, guys. You know, when you look at the universe and our place in it and who you are in that universe, you know, to find those answers, I reckon that you just have to look at our species. Not all of it, not the complexities or some of the myriad of difficulties that it has, but just look simply at how incredible Earth subjects are. You know, the human, that we, the species, our species, that we are the super species, the anomaly. Hundreds of millions of years of having life, well, life as we know it, and out of all of those fucking animals and mammals and birds and bees and the fishes and the monkeys and the trees, and out of the millions and millions and millions of species that have ever flown, walked or sunk through the history of life on this planet, Earth, Terra, that we are the only species of which can say that it can represent Earth as its ling, its being, its kind, its subject, that we are the only species that can carry those names, that mantle from all of those beasts. All of us, and all of us make it up, and each of us, each and every one of us which make up that being, that kind, that ling, that subject, is an individual. And in the DC universe, those people are called my teammates. And they take that mental as well. So you should join us, should join the project. Humans only. Well, maybe cats and dogs, possibly an ostrich, but forget about that. Anyway, you should think about joining the team and get with the project. Safe Buzz New Zealand. Join us. See you then.